Organised Labour has suspended its planned strike set for Thursday, October 10, to monitor the government's actions against illegal mining activities in river bodies and forest reserves. In a recent development, the government has directed the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources to prepare a memorandum for the revocation of the 2022 Environment Protection Regulations, which would formally ban mining in forest reserves when Parliament reconvenes. Now, during a media address, Organised Labour emphasized that they will take further action if the government fails to deliver on these promises. ChannelOne TV's Kennedy Chumesi reports.
In hours of discussions, Organised Labour announced its decision to suspend the strike, citing the government's renewed commitment to tackling the illegal mining crisis. Among the assurances provided by the government were plans to revoke the 2022 Environment Protection Regulations and appoint representatives from Labour to a stakeholders committee to address illegal mining. Secretary General of the Trade Union Congress, Joshua Ansah, noted during a press briefing that the suspension would allow Labour to ensure that the government follow through on these pledges.
His Excellency the President has directed the Minister responsible for lands and natural resources to submit a memorandum for the revocation of the LI to Parliament when it reconvenes on Tuesday, October 15, 2024. These are significant concessions that Organised Labour demands and threats have forced government to make towards combating illegal mining, that's Galamsey in Ghana. Comrades, Organised Labour has therefore decided to suspend the intended strike action. We are calling all workers to report for work on 10th of October 2024 and beyond. Organised Labour will keenly monitor the implementation of these measures which government has made, and government will hear from us if it fails to do the needful.
Despite this, the University Teachers Association of Ghana, UTAG, voiced disappointment over Labour's decision to suspend the strike.
Must we by all means do things to support a government's position, even if we are dying as a people? We are saying that if the government is serious, if the president is serious, at least let there be a temporary suspension, not even ban. If you can ban, let people know that we are suspending, and then these are the interventions that we are putting in place so that people will know that we are serious. The 16 public universities have all voted unanimously and overwhelmingly to say that they want to go on an industrial action. And we don't care about what disorganized labor wants to do. We would be the conscience of Ghana. We will defend Ghanaians and we will ensure that we defeat this fight. We will defeat this existential threat that confronts all of us. If disorganized labor would not want to do it, we will do it.
On the other hand, the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association expressed support for the suspension, stating it was in the best interest of the public.
Well, I cannot speak for anybody. We all came to this meeting at 2 o'clock and we sat through the meeting. We all made submissions, there were responses, and we got to a point where we had to call in the media. So if people still have difficulties, I think they should have expressed it within the meeting before the media came in. So as far as I'm concerned, we reached a point where it was appropriate for the leadership to read out whatever it is that was to be communicated to the media.
The suspension of the intended industrial action by Organised Labour comes after assurances it has received from the government indicating a roadmap to fight illegal mining, popularly known as Galamsey. However, UTAG is unhappy about the decision taken by Organised Labour. Reporting for ChannelOne News, my name is Kennedy Chumesi.